Welcome folks to Final Fantasy World Division. Today we're gonna take a look-see at a lightning unit. We're gonna take a look at Niv'Lu. Now Niv'Lu is a sniper. She has the gunner sub-job and the time. Don't ask me why time mage, okay? I don't know, I don't care. But we're looking at Niv'Lu. So, from the outset we can tell she's got some HPs, she's got some luck. Yeah, she has a lot of dexterity. But her attack is a little bit low compared to other units, so I'm probably gonna take a wild guess that she's gonna crit a lot while base damage is gonna be low. Now her Trustmaster is nothing crazy, raise evasion rate of allies within area, gives you some evasion and some HP. Not that bad for someone who's starting out, but I think it's not worth. There are better things out there, and evasion is not really fancy nowadays with all the guaranteed hits. Let's take a look see at her abilities. Now her EX job, let's take a look at that enhances sniper mastery. So now you get attack, luck and defense piercing rate, which is good. And the barrier break arrow enhancement becomes the barrier obliterator. Destroy any barrier that reduces physical damage on target, then deals large damage. Strongbow stance is her EX signature ability, significantly to raise own missile attack for 1 turn. This could be used as, consider this like a store ability, which is not good unless you have like the Emerald Echo. Do we have Emerald Echo? Well, we have the green mage sub-job, not the time mage, so we don't have it. So for support ability we have obviously way of the strongbow, raise missile attack, luck, defense piercing rate. Fantastic combination. Defense piercing rate is actually what you need. We have also missile mastery that raises missile attack, but you can play around and use long range. Concentrate. For a +2 range, nobody cares about evasion rate. And you can also go with concentrate and long range to like get a +3 to range. to range, which allows her to be basically snipe anyone. And if you couple that with the gunner sub job right here, she has sidewinder. It's very 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 +3. That's 8 squares. Leg shot, same thing really. We have double shot, we have blackout, so a lot of status inflicting abilities from the gunner. You can do some nice plays, but the damage would be very low. Instead with this one we have a very maximized damage. We also have counter shot because whatever there isn't much in the reaction slots. So main abilities, sniper might be worth looking. We have a low arrow, medium damage, lowers move by 1 for 3 turns. Dispel spread. See, the problem with this ability is you are there, you lose one movement, you go 1 and 2. You're still 2 squares away, so you need an ability with a range of 2, which basically anybody has at this point of the game, so it's kinda useless, you know. You're still gonna get hit and probably gonna die. So not a good ability. Dispel spread, remove this is deal large damage to targets, it's an AoE. And removes all buffs. This could be very good because the AI has a tendency of buffing when the enemy is not around, so this could be good in PvP as it dispels the buffs, so very good. Barrier obliterator, destroy any barrier. Okay, we already read that. Then we have slow shot, which lowers agility for 3 turns, but problem is it's a small damage. Now the sniper job will receive some upgrades, so by the time, let's say, I don't remember when, I didn't read it. It's in the news, go look it up. Target, it's another buff, raise range by 1 for 3 turns and raise defense piercing rate. This is interesting. Okay, you get 1 more range and defense piercing rate. And the strongbow stance, raise own missile attack for 1 turn. We already seen that, it's like a store, so that's fine. Now her limit burst is like lower defense of targets within range for 3 turns that deals medium damage. It's not a multi-hit, it's a medium damage debuff. Okay, it's a big AoE, it's a diamond shape AoE. For 48 APs, I don't think it's a good idea. So master ability, sadly we only have master ability 1. I don't think we have master ability 2 yet. It's gonna come out eventually, so keep that in mind if you're watching this video and master ability 2 has come out. Keep in mind we're missing that as the time of this video. So let's go ahead and do something. So I've already put her in my lightning party. She could be coupling well with Liarte, by the way. So let's just say I want to do this EX quest. Just saying. Okay, so I have not Liarte with me. This is not very optimized party for showcasing missile units. So keep that in mind. I'm not trying to maximize the unit I'm using. Okay, I'm just trying to. I put her in a team. The same elements. I put her in this team and see how she does without the help of others. Because if you focus on, say, missile damage and you put like Liarte and other units here, obviously she's gonna perform better. But I'm looking at this unit from a raw perspective, so we can get a better and more objective view of this unit. So I'm not giving her the bells, they're gonna stay on a limb, because I wanna use her buffs, so we can showcase the unit's abilities instead of like throwing Revitalize and no other buffs. She's gonna use the same setup I use for Liarte. So she has the same Esper. If you're using Liarte, you can go for the Chocobo. The Chocobo is a general missile unit Esper, so it's good to have Chocobo or Chocobo, depending on how you want to pronounce that. We have the Frederica Stream as vision card. You can go with the Coeur, but if you give the Coeur to Liarte, you should be fine. They both works fantastically. So I've set Coeur on a sub vision card. Everything else is just different damage types. We have all damage type except no, we have everything. So let's drop down and see what we can do, or what she can do. So I must say, I'm curious about Niv'Lu because it has always intrigued me. Yes, this is the first time I use Niv'Lu. First time, so sorry for not knowing everything, guys. Yeah, you're ready to rumble. I need you to move a little bit away. So we said aim fire, right? Range +1. So aim fire, it is. He's probably gonna go and throw some stuff at me, so I'm gonna just back off. Okay, Maracujaja, whatever the thing is. You are gonna go with Crimson Resistance. Fantastic. I will pardon your intrusion, should say. She is the last one of the group, so he has this big issue of agility. So I think DPS should have higher agility than other classes, because they need to be a presence in the field like tanks. So tanks have the option of drawing aggro, which synergizes with their sentinel ability. My Fredin, sure, go. Who cares? Okay, do we have any other things? I think like fast cast protection could be a good idea on her. Okay, now we have some buffs. Let's see about the damage. We have Dispel Spread. Doesn't do much, but I suspect they have a 30% resistance. So this is why I say you need to have a damage piercing somewhere, because otherwise you're gonna have some troubles getting through these guys. But still, I would say the damage is absolutely not bad. Absolutely, this is not bad. So, question. Aim fire. It's 3 turns. Okay, so we can still buff ourselves. Significantly raise. Let's try her signature ability. Okay, they're probably gonna die horribly. So how about you go with Azarzo? Yeah, you do that. gonna re-raise, and then Queen will destroy them. Good. Okay, you guys need to still... Yeah, you need to come this way. Dragon Skin, let's buff Alim. Okay, they're gonna come this way. And by the way, Niv'Lu has 101 agility, all buffed up. Oh. Gee, bro. Well, if that's what you want, I will happily do that. Just move away. Okay, what can we do now? Now we have another boss with us. Oh, now we're doing some real damage. Spider Rain. Yeah, not sure I want to do that. Barrier Obliterator still does 4.4. I don't understand why. I've increased my missile attack. I should be doing more damage. Oh wait. It's because aim fire raise missile attack. Yeah, so they do not stack. I should have gone for council. So let's go with Spider Rain. Oh no, that's bad. Slow arrow, blackout doesn't do anything. Dispel spread is probably the only. Yeah, let's go with something low maintenance like a slow shot. There you go. So let's destroy this zombie. I don't like this zombie. So can you please take him out? Okay, so you go here. Take care of this dragon, please. Not a particular fan of these hazard spells. Re-raise, remove. I'm sorry. Oh, you were planning on doing something. I'm sorry. Okay, dispelling jump on this one because of course the dragon will move, so the AI knows that. I'm sorry, what? What? Someone hit you and you just hit your friend. That seems legit. Oh, because she was in the way. Hey, if you're coming, it's your problem. Okay, let's drop Dispel Spread here. Now, Dispel Spread does some real nice damage here. Not nice. I mean, nice, not bad. Alright, you stay there. And you take... Yeah, but look at that. I mean, that's a chain too. So, for all intents and purposes... Do you have Train Force by any chance? Yes, you do. So why don't you just go here and Drain Force your life back? That seems like a nice idea, shouldn't it, huh? Alright. Now luckily, we do have a nice ability on Niv'Lu. As soon as I am able to move, obviously. You can go with Akura, sure. Okay, you cannot do anything, so let's just do no. Whatever, just do you. Right, so we have no APs, so I think it's time to go for more aim fire.
I'll end this.
Now Niv'Lu has a lot of agility, so as you can see she's gonna move very quickly through the battlefield. It's already her turn, so let's see what we can do. We have a Sidewinder, we can get these two guys for 3k. I'm gonna say this guy is probably some resistance, 30% resistant to piercing, so keep this in mind that even though we're dealing 3k, right? But the thing is, let's go with council.
You won't get away.
Let's keep in mind that that's 30% less damage, and that 30% is like 1k, so keep that in mind. She doesn't have any bonuses. Actually, she has penalties from death. So you should keep that in mind because of that. It's okay, let's just go with Niv'Lu. Okay, yeah, shoot that. Just go and grab this crystal if you so desire. No problem with that. Now, Niv'Lu, you got 46. You got buffed. So, Barrier Obliterator should be good. So, why is the game? Probably because this guy has a barrier, right? Am I correct in my assessment? Yes, he has a physical shield, so he's taking less damage. Now he should not have the shield anymore. It's okay, just go for a dispelling jump. 5.7k, remember that. Okay, you need to drop a Cura over here. You can take this one. Okay. Now we have a chain. Leg shot does 3k. Now leg shot, remember, deals small damage. And this guy has 45% resistance. So it technically could be 6k damage. Let's keep that in mind. So overall, I think it's a good unit. Double shot. Let's go for a chain. So she has some chaining potential with double shot. Anyway, let's get to auto and get this done. So this is a very hostile environment for Niv'Lu, and I still think she's got. I can see some potential here. Now keep in mind she's operating at half the damage, so you have to, everything you see in this video, double it by 2 on other targets, or by a third, depending on which enemies we are talking about. So overall, I think she has moved quite a lot. Let's return to our embark screen. Now the damage is not high, and I'm gonna show you why, but not by much, to be honest. Now she's got 1k attack. Now usually units of this caliber, they have like 1.4k. Let's take a look at Shuzel, 1.4k. Alim, she has 1.2k. Silma has 1.2k magic. Queen has 1.2k magic. So she's lacking, and these units are not that great. Like Alim is great, but compared to Shuzel has more damage because it's a DPS. Like the same as Alim. Alim is Lancer is in a weird position, but she lacks the damage, the raw attack to get this up to a good level. Now we can say, listen, we don't want to use Queen, we want to use someone else. So we're gonna take out Queen and we're gonna put something with attack. Instead of using this as a sub vision card, we can use this as a main vision card, or we can even use Vow of Love if we want to keep using Queen, which gives a 30% boost to attack. Now if I equip this one, she jumps up to 1.1k because it's the base damage. Remember, the buffs is the base damage, so it's that. Keep that in mind. So best 1.1, this goes to 1.56, and everybody else is benefiting from that. But she still has that low base attack, which kinda drags her down a little bit, but she's got the right tools to perform, and she did well considering every enemy in the stage had some high resistance to range attacks. And yeah, I think she's a good unit. I'm sure I can put her to good use against threats that are not range resistant. So we can definitely use her. And I was not using bells on her because I wanted to try the buffs. So if you put bells, and as you can see, the agility is humongous. She has 101 agility. Dexterity is 479, which basically means she's always gonna crit most of the time. And if you do something like a build based on critical damage, you can really get away with a lot of damage, because critical damage, if you have a guaranteed crit basically with this much high dexterity, if you focus on boosting critical damage, you're gonna deal a lot more damage than boosting raw damage. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, critical damage, you want a good ratio. Usually is critical damage should be 3 times your critical hit chance. You know, if you play Genshin Impact, you know that you want like 60% critical hit chance and you want 180 critical hit damage to be the sweet spot. You don't want to go higher on the critical chance, you don't want to go lower on the critical damage, because otherwise there's no point in critting, right? You could buff something else. So I think the same reasoning applies to this game. So there are plenty of opportunities to buff critical damage. You have one ability that does so, it's Council, and you can get some espers and vision cards that boost critical damage, and she will turn out to be the star. But that's a subject for different types of videos. Maybe I will do them, maybe not. Depends on, maybe later down the line when I have more vision cards to play with, more limited vision cards and stuff, we can optimize builds for characters. But this is just a general showcase of the unit, what she can do. So yes, I think I'm positively impressed by this unit. I'm sure when I play something that has more lenience towards range unit, I can do some real nice damage, especially if I pair her with Liarte, which I will need to find a bow for at this point, but we'll see about that. So, thank you for watching, I'll see you next one. Bye bye.